Before we get to events, there's one other thing that I thought about that I think I should add to this little series here. Um, See, in Honky Impact, all of the A ranks are farmable, right? And even some of the S ranks are also farmable. Albeit they're a little bit slower, but still almost, I would say at least half of the units in Honky Impact are farmable. Possibly even 2/3 of them. Now, I think the easy way to solve the content issue in Genshin Impact is by allowing units to be farmable. This is what I'm thinking. Some of these useless domains that you don't use anymore, you could put 4-star characters at least into these domains and maybe make like a little fragment system, right? Where you need maybe 150 fragments for a single constellation, right? So basically, then every single unit, you would basically need what? Even if you use the fragments to unlock the unit as well, basically then you would do 150 times 7, right? Since my brain wants to be slow real quick, 150 times 7 would basically be 1,050 fragments. Now, you can make these infinitely farmable. So as long as you get resin or whatever, you can keep farming them. And it would be another good place to use your resin. And you can make the exact same system that you have in Honky Impact. After every 3 runs, the the set kind of resets, and after every 3 runs, you are guaranteed a fragment. Right? And this system would be very, very free to play friendly. And you don't have to you don't have to make it for the 5 stars. Just the 4 stars. And for the 5 stars, at least the ones on the standard banner, I think they should have a similar system, but maybe you can only run through the domain like 3 times a week. And it costs like 60 resin. Because that's pretty much how the S ranks are on Honky, where basically you get material out of the Memorial Arena and Abyss, and you use that for your weekly farm of S ranks. So if you made a Memorial Arena for Genshin Impact, you could even do it for that too. And again, pretty much the same system. Basically 1,050 fragments, and you get all of their constellations. Right? And then whenever you decide to add units to the standard banner, there you go. And I think you would solve the content issue, because I'm going to be honest, farming for artifacts is not fun. It really is not fun. And when you do that every single day for like 200, 300, 500 times per character, the domains kind of get boring. See, the reason why I'm able to play Honky Impact so much is because you end up having 4 different stages, all with stage limits. But again, they're different stages for every single unit. So you're not farming the exact same stage over and over and over. Once you're done with the unit, you're done. I think the only ones you're farming over and over and over again is for like the anti-entropy imagination and the Scastal imaginations. That's basically it, but even then, you have other places that go and farm those. Like the events. I mean, this is yet another difference, though. Because without this type of system, pretty much means you have to spend more money in Genshin Impact just because you can't get them. You can't get any character outside of those first 6 without spending any more gacha currency. Even Noelle, you have to spend gacha currency to get her. Right? Anyways, on to the events.
What have you done? I saw that! Those poor ducks! It was for the pigeons. Go away! I never want to see you again! Ever! I'm telling Mommy!